What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is Jake from Warcry Games, and today we're going to check out Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. This is going to continue my Let's Play series for booting up a random save file. And yeah, I did get a little bit of motivation after playing the original Donkey Kong Country on Super Nintendo. And at the end of that video, you can go check it out. I'll post a link to it in the description down below. Yeah, at the end of it, I did have the urge to play Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze again. It's been about 2 years, I'd say, but it's really good to see the contrast of where the series was versus where it's gone to as of now. Yeah, let's jump in. Let's start playing. So, this was released on the Wii U, I think, maybe 2014 timeframe, somewhere around there, and then re-released on the Nintendo Switch, which is what I'm playing it on right now. I believe 2017, late 2017, maybe 2018, maybe around that time frame. But yeah, so looking at the different saves, looks like, okay, so we got three options here. The first one would be save 1, which is 100% cleared. Save 2, that's the Funky Kong mode I was talking about earlier. It basically makes the game extremely easy. I barely started in as him, but it's way too easy. 3 would just be a new game. Let's jump into 1 and then just pick certain levels just to play. Yeah, the music on this game is amazing. The art style, the colors, the enemy design, the what do you call it? Kind of like pinpoint accuracy that you need for the platforming in this game. It's very, very difficult. And like I said, if you get the Kong letters in every single, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you get the Kong levels in every single map of this this world, each individual world, you open up the secret areas that are really, really difficult, very, very challenging. Yeah, let's just jump into a random one. I don't remember what each level is. There is one really good one. It's a Sahara one. I do want to play. I will play it as part of this Let's Play. But yeah, let us just start playing inventory. I think you can bring certain characters along with you into the level. Yeah, so we're going to have to do Dixie Kong. And I think that's all we're going to need. Yeah. Alright, let's play, guys. Yeah, if I can find it, I'd like to do another silhouette level as well. Just to kind of give you a feel. It looks like that map that we just saw on the loading screen, but the characters are silhouetted as well. But yeah, welcome to Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze for the Nintendo Switch. And this is just a good time. All Donkey Kong games, Nintendo games in general are like that. You know, just they're just jolly. You know, fun games to play. Forgot the controls a little bit. Oh, I could have used that. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I don't have to fully 100% clear this game because I've already kind of done that. So I don't have to try to get every single, you know, well, I've not 100% of the game. That would require you to get, like, I think every single jigsaw, whatever it is that they give you. Yeah, in this game, aside from Donkey Kong, Dixie Kong, you can play as Diddy Kong, Cranky Kong, or like I said, you can play the unlocked Funky Kong mode. They all play a little bit different. Cranky Kong jumps on his cane, kind of acts like a pogo stick, and the spikes like there at the bottom right hand corner won't affect him. Dixie Kong has this, so if you have her equipped, you can kind of float up in the air. Gives you a little bit of extra platforming ability. Super useful. And then Donkey Kong, he's just the tank, he's the big guy, you know, main protagonist. He's named after him, so yeah. Let's see, did I miss something? I don't care about that. Oh, spiked me. Okay. Don't want to get hit by this guy. Yeah, just like that. There's so many small secrets in this game, just like the original that we played through earlier. You know, there's side of a small hill you could throw a barrel into, and then you explore the secret area. It's like that with this, and I think it's done even better, unless it's just I've not played it as repetitively. They're a lot more difficult to find. They're a lot more challenging. Not that that's a bad thing, you know. Like, I do like replayability. As long as you can actually play the game, you can beat the game, it's fine. And then you can go back to do all the secret little challenges and hard to find things. Okay. Alright, Mr. Pig. Sorry, man. Can't quite make it with her. But we can go backwards. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I'd like to start capturing a little bit more footage on my Nintendo Switch. This has kind of been, since its release in like 2017, this has been like my go-to platform. It's so nice to have everything just mobile. You know, if you have to just play on the go, or you're at an airport, you're traveling, it's super useful just to be able to pull this thing out. Yeah, so like the bulk of my library now is on Switch. Now, anytime I'm about to buy a game, I think about it, and so I'll look, I'll see if it's coming to the Switch, I'll see if it's coming to Xbox or PlayStation. If I know there's a good chance I'm going to be playing it mobile, either I'll be traveling around that time, or you know, there's downtime somewhere that I'm going to be at, I know I'll be able to put some time into gaming, then I will go for the Switch version. But if I think I'm only going to be playing it at the house and the upgrade in resolution, or it comes with extra features or something, I may opt for another console. PC, PlayStation 4, or Xbox. Yeah, so most games will run just a little bit worse on the Switch. It's just the trade-off. It's a less powerful system, but the trade-off again is portability. So, you know, again, for me, I'm not as huge into graphics as much as I care about the game itself. So I prefer portability, accessibility, being able to game wherever I want, whenever I want. It's just a personal preference. If I'm at home and I know I'm going to play a game like Doom Eternal, I can link that in the description as well. That's about 30 or so minute gameplay I did on PC. Yeah, I'll play 60 frames per second, 4K resolution, or as close to it as I can, and I want to get the best experience as possible. That port is on the Nintendo Switch, and it's not as smooth. It's still good. The port was done by a company, I'll keep playing, but a company called Panic Button, and they're renowned for really good port jobs. But it's different, you know. It's just this guy. There we go. But yeah, it's just going to be worse, you know. I'd have to check the resolution, but at best you're probably going to get 1080p, maybe, on that game. But I did hear it's a good first-person shooter on the Switch. But yeah, I think the trade-off there was better for me to get it on the PC. Yeah, let's see. And I love this about this game too. You'll see it a lot. In the background, there's something going on. Like, obviously, that's the owl enemy blowing through the horn, and it gives you lift. So I can actually get this, banana pack here if I time it a little bit better. That's bad. Okay. There we go. No, there we don't go. Wow. Okay, let's try this again. Come on. Let's not worry about those bananas. It's not worth it. But yeah, I just like the background stuff like that. Like you can see, the 3 owls in the background, enemies popping up in the foreground like this. This is just good game design. This is just cozy, fun, entertaining. A lot of this game is centered around, you know, like the tropical freeze environment. It looks like Viking centered, or you know, like Nordic. Just kind of gives you that vibe. A lot of the enemies have like those helmets, you know. Yeah, just it's a good game. It's a fun game. Yeah, comment down below if you guys actually want to see anything specific on the Nintendo Switch. I do have a fair amount of games for the library. I always jump back into different ones just to get a good feel of them. Absolutely love Breath of the Wild. That's an amazing game. If you guys have not checked that out yet, you're doing yourself a disservice. I strongly recommend it. If you have a Nintendo Switch, Breath of the Wild is a must-have game. Let's see, is there anything else we're missing? Don't jump on his head. Cranky Kong, Dixie Kong. Ooh, okay. Good bounces. And like I was saying, I'll jump back here for a second. Oh yeah, even you can interact with this, you know? So Funky Kong, he has a surfboard, and as he's jumping around, if he falls on those spikes, he's fine. It's just easy mode for the game. You know, if you have a kid, young child that wants to play a video game and doesn't want to worry about repercussions like falling into the wood spikes, give them a Donkey Kong character. They can just run through it. It's easy mode. They can experience the game, the music, the level design, the enemy design, the boss design. They can do everything else and just not have to worry so much about the difficulty level. Not that I think the levels themselves are difficult. The challenging ones are. I would definitely say that some of these challenging levels, Bopolis is a good example. That's a very difficult game. World, excuse me. You may try 10 times to clear that level and still only make it like halfway, but have that first half down after that time. Very difficult. And they still have minecart levels. What did I miss? Oh, okay. Was not ready for that. Yeah, they still have minecart levels. They introduced, you know, rocket levels as well. Actually, I don't know if that's introduced. I didn't play much of the Wii version, so it might have occurred then. Yeah, they're fun though. It's a good change up of the series. Okay, so yes, it is. You have to get all the Kong levels in each level for the world, then it opens up the secret world. And then, yeah, if you get all the little jigsaw puzzles per level, that's good on you, but it's pretty challenging. I think I went back through this save file in the past to try to start collecting the jigsaw puzzles. And even after, I don't want to use a guide, I just kind of want to play naturally. I just want to play the way the creators intended you to, but I still have difficulty finding some of them, you know, in the level. So that kind of discourages me from trying to like fully 100% clear a game. Not that it's bad, it's just it's not for me. But it's a good time. This is one of the better games I've played on the Nintendo Switch and in recent memory. You saw Funky Kong over there on the right hand side. He can transport you to different worlds. I want to go play the Savannah level. It's been a while. And that's the first thing that pops into my mind, so I remember it. So it's pretty memorable. Well, I thought you flew me to another place. Maybe I have to use a barrel. Maybe he's different in this game. Yeah, I think he just sells stuff. Shop. Might just have to navigate to the top of the map. Or actually, can I do menu? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so let me just get to the top here. The enemies over there on the right-hand side, as you can see. Kind of similar level design as your other Donkey Kong Country games. You beat each level in one world. End of the world has a boss. Then you proceed to the next one. Oh, I don't think I had to climb to the top. Bright Savannah. Okay, so it's in here. And it's one of the first... I think it's the first level, Grassland Groove. I'll try not to talk too much during this level because the music in it's phenomenal. It's great. It's just a good time. You know, just enjoy it. Let's do this. And then after, I'll find a one of those silhouette levels. I believe those are the little halfway markers in this game. As you can see, that's why I like having Dixie Kong with me. If you have her, it does make the game a little bit easier. Sometimes. In some of the more challenging levels, that's not the case. Just knowing that she's there and can kind of save you, some of those challenging levels require timing and progression. You have to keep going with the game. Basically, as the music's going, you got to be moving. And that little float up ability she gives you delays you a little bit, if that makes sense, so your timing's going to be off. So then it's better to not have her, but for the majority of the game, yeah, I would say it's way better. It doesn't make it as easy with as with Funky Kong, but it still makes it a lot easier. Such good level design, you know, you have to admit, it's just a good time. Not that I don't appreciate, you know, like some of the games I've played recently, Dishonored, what do you call it, Apex Legends, Marvel Spider-Man. I played a lot of those I just showed on my recent Let's Play series, but they're great. They're phenomenal games. They each do something, you know, amazing and wonderful. They each reach what they were aiming for, what the creators were aiming for. This does the same. It just, maybe it's nostalgia because it's kind of like a throwback to those games I played so much as a kid. But yeah, it's just a good time. Ooh. Lost Dixie. Oh, dang, about to die. Oh, my God. That's when you become too reliant on Dixie Kong. You get used to having her floating ability, and when you don't have it, it kind of messes you up for a second. I think I'm good on lives. Oh, just missed it. Oh no. That's okay. Yeah, I think I'm definitely good on lives. And this game isn't unfair. I mean, you know that if you die like that, you fall off a ledge, it's your fault. It's not the game. It's not like something wrong, like a bug with the game. It was quite clearly your fault. You jumped when you shouldn't have jumped, or you misread what an enemy was going to do, or, I mean, I've not seen anything with this game that would suggest otherwise. Ooh, almost did it again there. Man, but I gotta get that Kong. I just want it. Oh, greed. Greed. We're gonna get it though. We're still gonna get it. I think he's only good for like 3 hops. That was 3. You gotta time it better. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it this time. Famous last words. We did not do it this time. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on, Donkey Kong. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what. Just so we can progress, we're gonna just skip that. I have already gotten it in a previous gameplay, so it's not like we need it. I'm falling victim to what I was saying. You know, Rare though. Well, this was actually created by Retro Studios, if I remember correctly. But Rare's renowned for. Oh man, we need that. Putting that banana there, putting that letter there, doing something that urges you to try for it when it's really not worth it, you know? Patience. Not one of my strongest virtues. Such a good level, you know? I know. No G. Alright, now let's go find the silhouette level. Recline in this chair. Alrighty. Silhouette level. Twilight Terror, that sounds like it. That sounds like one. So, let me go back. I definitely need Dixie Kong. Obviously, I definitely need Dixie Kong. Twilight Terror. I hope this is it. If not, it's fine. We'll play. Looks like it's not. You would have started with it. I'll play a little bit of it just to get a feel, but I do want to get one of those. Maybe. This might be. This might be the one where it's in the water. Or one of the ones where it's in the water. That's okay. Is this the rocket ship? I'm actually not very good at these levels. Like that. Now I need another heart. I'm gonna die. That's okay. I want to find a Twilight level. We're gonna find one. Rickety Rafters. I think that is a minecart level. Bramble Scramble. Is that like a throwback to Donkey Kong Country 2? Wasn't that level called Bramble Scramble or something similar? Okay, I'll tell you what. We're just going to real quick Google and find out what Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze Twilight levels there are. I'm going to pick from them and I'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. So I found one. This is in world number 1. 1-B. Busted Bayou. And let's see, do we have her? So we don't have Dixie Kong. Let's grab her real quick. And let's jump into this level. And you'll see what I'm talking about. It's a really unique aesthetic, I guess level design, aesthetic, art choice. I really do like it. Isn't that neat? Don't you like that? That's pretty cool. You can see the K there. I'm just not going to be greedy. I'm just not going to go for him now. Oh, no. Guess if it happens, it happens, though. And you guys won't notice it, but I'm using the Pro Controller for the Nintendo Switch. I imagine the regular Joy-Cons work as well, but it's got that HD rumble going on, so based off how far you fall is the intensity level of the HD rumble on the controller. Even just that light tap like that, I can feel a slight rumble on the controller. It's pretty cool. It's pretty responsive. Adds a new level of immersion to the game. I do really like it. I appreciate it. We need to find a heart. Oh, something else I can show you. See how there's 3 enemies on screen? Watch what happens when I press L and R button. I believe you fill that gauge up over time, and it gives you basically extra hearts. So now I have 6 hearts to live by instead of 4, or I think I was down to 3 there for a second. Let's see. Bush enemy. No, come on, we got this, we got this. Woo! That was close. Yeah. Big bush guy. Don't need those. I do. I'm gonna jump in here. Alright guys, I think I'm going to call it for today's episode. Just nice, short, and sweet. I just wanted to give you guys a taste of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze on the Nintendo Switch. How it runs, how it looks, how it compares to the last title I just uploaded. If you like what you've seen so far, please follow along my Let's Play series. I believe I have somewhere between 15 and 20 videos uploaded. Pick and choose ones that you would be interested in. At the end, there should be a title card screen popping up here in a second. Yeah, just hit that. That'll link you directly to the playlist. If you're new here, please subscribe if you like my content and want to continue watching it. I do, as of now, since I'm kind of a new YouTuber, I want to upload frequently. So I'm doing about once a day, 5 to 6 times a week, just to get a lot of my videos up there, get some of my content out there. And I haven't decided on what I want for a firm upload schedule after this. Whenever I start creating my next playlist, whatever I want to do after this, boot up a random save idea, I will create a set schedule for how many uploads I do per day or per week. But yeah, again, if you're new here, please subscribe, hit that like button if you like this video, comment down below. If you have any Switch games that you really like to play, there's a chance I may have it, and I'm always open to suggestions, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.